Hello, welcome to Postcards28. I've tried to do a theme today, which is boats. Not something that's particularly interested me, but since I collect cards on all topics, I have acquired some, and I've been through a few of the albums and come up with half a dozen cards. Let's have a look, see what they are. This is very glossy, and it is the Venice Bridge, and it's done by Canaletto, and his dates, which I wouldn't have known, is 1697 to 1768. So for that time, I suppose, he lived a fairly long life. Let's have a look. Yes, it's very detailed. He supplies a fair bit of sky and a mirror-like inlet. I was going to say river, but in Venice, everything is everything is waterlogged, isn't it? Of course. Anyway, there you are. Those are gondolas, I suppose. Yes, they are. And the architecture is then as now, I'm sure, under threat. There you go. Next is also historique. Again, it's a nice glossy card, which I prefer. And this is Bristol Harbour with the cathedral and quay. I may have shown this before. So here is the cathedral. And just in case you'd missed it, there also is a church, or maybe even a cathedral. This is an oil painting by Pocock, done in 1785. And it really is very splendid, if I can qualify a superlative. Wow, repeat, wow. I really like it. Interesting sky. And some guys on the quayside. I would think they're working or even waiting for a boat to jump on. So there you are. Here's a very contemporary card of a small but famous place. Scarborough. Got Torquay on the brain. I think I would know this wasn't Torquay. I don't think you'd get the ships, the working ships. You'd get yachts and stuff, wouldn't you? You'd get the pleasure beach, pleasuring. Fishing boats in the harbour. I was right. Got something right last. There it is. Small place, Scarborough, but as I can only repeat, famous, isn't it? Of course it is. In the north of England, northeast. Here's rather a pale card, but as ever, let's have a little bit of. Oh, I noticed my mother's written on the back of it. September 1994. This is Dawlish in Devon. She must have gone there with my father shortly before he died. It's a somewhat poignant reminder that they were reconciled only for little trips, but it meant a very great deal to her, I know. You see little boats pulling in here. I don't suppose this will be acknowledged as the greatest card or even the greatest painting ever, but I rather like it. No, I do. There we are. This is from the Adam Gallery, and it does have some boats down here. Two. What's happened to them? I don't know. One of them seems to be attached to a metal barrel. There's a barrel. Look at that. That's odd, isn't it? This is the Thames by Richard Cartwright, RWA. So there you are. And this is from the Adam Gallery in Bath. So I must have actually gone to the gallery and picked this up when I was looking at the paintings. Yes. Yeah. I remember a childhood song, London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Well, that isn't falling down, but it's obscured by the light, which is, of course, exactly what the artist wanted. Here's something a little bit different. Look at that. Look at that. This is Wapping, Bristol. Detail of Sydenham's Tees shipyard. Pen and ink and wash. In other words, I suppose you go like that with the media and to give it a sort of blurred effect. This is again from 1760, so we're really rolling out the old ones this week, today. Yes, we are. Here we have a galleon and another one on its side. I should think these are in dry dock. Yes, they are. There's a little bit of water here with some guys in a boat, and at the back some port. Let's just look again. Wapping, Bristol. Well, I thought Wapping was in London, but it could be just, it's the same name, isn't it? But Bristol has always been a port, and I imagine in one form or another it still is. Now, here's a really handsome one. Ooh, do I like that? Imagine having the original of this. Look at that. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky at morning, shepherd's warning. This is Petworth, Sussex, and it is the Chichester Canal by your old mate Turner. J.M.B. Turner, is that it? Or J.M.W. Turner. J.M.W. Turner, that's better. It's printed in Yorkshire. It's a National Trust card. Well, the National Trust, thank you for this. There's a galleon. There's the canal, as I said. There's some trees. It's all very... Turner really captured the dramatics of anything. I think if it was there to be seen, he'd spot it, and if it wasn't, he'd put it in anyway, in some way, shape or form. And he has left us a wonderful legacy. Wonderful legacy. This is the Wallace Collection. I think in the film about Turner, they show the Wallace Collection. In fact, it may be that Turner actually worked there. This is a Bonington card, and it is Rouen, taken in 1825. So it's these are cargo ships, I think, and on the extreme right of here, a galleon. And here we have the sea. It's a nice card, isn't it? Printed by Judges of Hastings, whom I've mentioned before. When you go to the Wallace Collection, they have them all. like this. They're on, and they sort of click across. You have to dive down as it comes shooting across. Something which I haven't met anywhere else. It's a private collection, but it's open to the public, and I recommend it. Of course I do. And this is by, just to repeat, Bonington. Well, there's something a little bit different. Thank you for your forbearance, and I hope you enjoyed that. This has been Postcards 28. I'm James Pratt, and you're not. Goodbye.